Hey guys, Creative Schnonner here, and today we're going to be learning how to make a spooky random flickering light like this for your own haunt with a very, very simple Arduino code and this light and a relay. So let's get started. Before we do, I just want to talk about why I'm doing this. It's because I just think that learning Arduino is just a really good idea for like especially for like haunters and stuff. If you want to build your own props, getting used to the Arduino software is a great idea. And you can do, it's virtually endless what you can do with an Arduino. So I'm going to start off with a very simple Arduino project, and hopefully this will get you guys started on your path towards Arduino. So yeah guys, let's go see what parts we're going to need and see the build. So let me go to my electronics part bin, and we will start to take out all the parts we need. So first we're going to need some long female to male connectors, then some sort of power supply. It can either be a wall adapter or battery. Okay. Then, of course, an Arduino board. I'm using the Arduino Uno, but any will work. And also a 5-volt relay. Just one will work. And I have all the parts in the description below. So if you're having trouble finding them, they'll be in the description below. Okay. So there's all the parts you're going to need. Now let's look at the larger components. First, of course, you're going to need a light bulb of your choice. It doesn't matter. Then, a light bulb with a cord to a plug. So it's light bulb socket to plug, preferably with a switch in the middle, but that's optional. And this will be in the description as well. So now you're going to want to cut the two in part. So I've cut 2 of the wires, so there should be 2 wires, and I've cut one of them and left the other one and added some electrical tape just to be safe. Before you do any of cutting the wires, you need to first unplug the device you're working on. Turning off a power switch is not unplugging, so make sure that you are actually unplugging your device to be safe. So now you're going to want to take your relay and have it right side up where the high voltage is on the right side. And you're going to want to use the top 2 screws. And you're going to put, it doesn't matter which side, polarity won't matter. And you're just going to want to put your leads into each side. You're going to want to take 3 of your extenders. 2 of them keep together, and then 1 keep them separate. Now let's go back to the relay. So S is signal that your board is going to give a signal to tell it the relay what to do. So we're going to put the 2 grouped wires on first. So let's put our positive and negative on. With preferably black going to negative and a lighter color going to positive. And then we're going to put our signal cable, which I have it as gray, but it can be any color, just as long as you know the difference. Now, cover everything with a nice amount of electrical tape. Back at the Arduino, we're going to want to take our positive and negative connectors and put the black one, which is negative, into ground. and the white one into 5 volts because this is a 5-volt relay. So the white one will go into 5 volts, and the black one will go into ground. And then the gray one is going to go into pin 8. It doesn't really matter, but for the code, if you want to copy mine, then it will go into pin 8. Now, just plug your Arduino straight into your computer, and I will see you guys on the computer to start coding. Okay guys, so now it's time to move over to the programming. And so, this is a super easy program, and if you're new to Arduino, I will have this program in the description below and a more complicated one that we're going to write later. But we're going to start off with a super easy code that is going to just simply turn our light on and off. So first, we're going to want to start with something called #define. And so we're going to we're going to label it lit, and that's just going to be an abbreviation for our light. So we're going to put light, and we're going to give it a value, and so we're going to give it a value of 8. So now we're going to type in void setup, boom, and then we're just going to do pinMode, which pretty much tells us, and so it pretty much is setting up a mode telling it's, I'll just show you. So we're going to do lit is our it's saying that our lit, our light, is our output, so it's outputting. It should be outputting. So input would be like a button or anything that goes into the controller. So yeah, pretty much what this says right now is define. So we're going to define light as 8. So anything light is 8. So we're going to put light is our output. Okay, so pin 8 is output. Okay, so now we're going to set up a void loop. Yeah, no, sorry guys, you probably hear the dogs in the background. But hopefully it's not too big of a deal. Okay, so now we're going to do something called digitalWrite, which kind of is like telling it to do something. So we're going to say digitalWrite, lit, to low. And then we're going to do something called a delay. So we're going to stop what it's do. So it's going to be low, which is, so there's kind of like two different things. It's either, so it's low or high, and so it's either low or high. So low is off, low power or low anything is just off. And then so it's going to be off, and then we're going to say delay this for, let's just go with 3, I guess we'll just say 3,000. So that's 3,000 is 3 seconds. So then we're going to say digital write, and then we're going to put lit. So high is on, and then we're going to delay once again for 3,000, which is 3 seconds. So now let's go ahead and verify. And oh yeah, so what we need to do is, one really important thing I left out just so I could talk about the importance of it, is after everything you're gonna want to put this. It's like a period in coding. So you're gonna always want to put this. Put it under, it's like a period. So when you're done talking about it, it's like, okay, so it says do the high thing, and then you do this. Now sometimes in code you'll also see // and then some text. So // is just like, it lets you just type anything you want. It won't affect the coding. It's just like little notes you can give to yourself. And so yeah, and then these brackets kind of define a larger area of things. But yeah. So now let's verify. It's compiling. And there you go, done compiling. So let's try uploading this to our Arduino and see what it looks like. Okay, so pretty cool. So that's what that looks like. Now, you can always change the speed. Let's maybe change it to 100. So if we do that and upload, it's a lot faster. That's almost like a strobe light. Then we can do 50. Look at how fast that is. Let's just for fun try 10. Is just... So now let's go on to the next part and making it more creepy, light, and more random. Okay, that was cool, making our own strobe light and stuff, but I wouldn't call that haunted flickering light bulb if I were you. So that's what we need to do, is make it all flickery, all random. So we're going to set a random code. So we're going to start by putting in a long number. So we're just letting it know that's long, because it could be any. And then we're going to go down to our, so we can leave this the same, and just go down to our void loop, and we're going to set, so we've defined our ran up here, our RAN, which I'm just going to say stands for random. So RAN, put ran, and then equals, so we're going to then put a random, and then start parentheses, and I'm just going to put maybe, I might actually, yeah, I think I'm going to go from 50. So the lowest it can be is 50, and then the highest it can be, let's just say 500, or maybe even 1,000. And so now we're going to go ahead, and so it says low, and we're just going to go ahead and change our delay to ran and ran. Okay, so this is how you make a random statement. It's pretty easy, and so yeah. So now let's go ahead and verify, and let's see. So we do have to put our, our code period inside, our semicolon inside, after the ran. So now let's verify, and also after the random. Now we can verify and download to our Arduino. So now already we can see our relay over here going crazy. And so let's go ahead and flip our switch and turn the light on. And see how it's random? And there you have your spooky, random flickering light. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I really want to encourage you guys to start using Arduinos, because I think they are a great tool that I am going to be starting to incorporate in some haunt builds, because they're just so great, and I just think there's just endless possibilities. And this is just a easy thing that I've taught you guys, but if you would like more complicated projects, comment down below. And if you in general just like this, also comment down below, because I would like to know you guys' opinions on this. If you like this, comment down below. And if you try this out yourself, there might be a little surprise coming your way, so make sure to comment down below. Thanks for watching, guys.